Hello, this is Falterfire. So it has been a few days since I recorded a Breach Wonders video, and longer still since I recorded one that's actually going live. This is on live patch, which is 1.0027 or 0027, whatever. Reason I'm recording this is I realized I don't have a good sharpening inner run, or at least when I checked through my videos, I couldn't find one, so figured I would do my best to record one. Because I like that deck a lot, and I want to try to show it off. I'm gonna go and take those. I don't think we need anything else. Yeah, we can take the extra rest, because why not? Poison's probably not gonna happen, discard's probably not gonna happen. So, Sharpinna is a deck that I have played a bunch of times. But I've changed it a few times. I don't know if I've recorded a version with the most a run. I don't know that I've recorded a run with the most recent version. So, one thing that I haven't totally decided yet is whether I like having two sharpening strikes or not. I think going down to one makes some amount of sense. Well, I don't know if that's actually true. The pocket sand can be a little awkward because of the interaction between pocket sand and because you don't draw pocket sand with frost enchantment is the thing. So aside from that, I'm trying to think what strike related cards I might be forgetting. So Vibrating Strike I have been ignoring on the grounds that the boosts from like Arcane Chant and such don't affect it, but I think it's actually still fine. A new Resourceful Strike. So Resourceful Strike is a card that I had been ignoring on the grounds that we don't stack a lot of strikes, but I think it's still fine. We only need a couple tools, or we don't stack a ton of tools, but you don't need that many tools for this to be as good or better than Sharpening. And it hits harder, and that upgrade is potentially very, very good. So Blood Visions, I don't like picking up the Self-Bleed, even if it's not actually a bad card. Spiritual Cleansing, I could probably do without one of either Spiritual Cleansing or Sanctity. We don't really summon allies aside from Umberite, so I think we got this. But Sanctity's draw is relatively low value. Because having Divine Wind, pretty good. Channeling Runes, I think, is generally underwhelming. I think we'd rather have Demonic Greed. I don't know that I want Demonic Greed. Venom Enchantment is actually really good, and I don't know why it wasn't in the deck before. Probably I just overlooked it. Forbidden Crystal is maybe a bit of an odd pick. I'm trying to think if there are any. So Secret Cache is a card that I go back and forth on. I think right now I am not that high on it. I see Revelry. I like pretty much everywhere. Future Slash, I tried and I don't think I like it here. Filling Focus is also, I don't think, amazing. Furious Retribution actually has some potential, but I think I will pass. We do Sonic Spell enough game for Mind Seed to be okay, but Tyrannical is more potentially useful, is more appealing. So if we can find a Tempest Strike, then Forbidden Riches becomes pretty good. But if we can't, it is not so much. Calculated Deception is a card that I am a lot lower on than I used to be. I just have found it. That was a little underwhelming. Reverberation is kind of expensive way to draw cards. The upgrade, though, draws a ton for cheap. So that seems worth trying. And then So as far as debuff application goes, we are pretty reliant on just finding tools to do that, but we can find there are a lot of items that could help us with that. So the hope is that we just find stuff to make that happen. And yeah, we'll see this. We'll try this. So I said that we were going to try the most recent version, and it turns out I never refine any of my decks. I play my decks like once. So every deck is always a work in progress. I do not like fighting corruption plus cruelty. This is also potentially a rough fight. Cruelty is always potentially a problem. We don't have any transforms in the starting list, although we do have several available to us eventually. We do want to go fight Valley Guardians because they drop some good stuff. Alright, fighting regular Mudra, Conquest, and Tenacity. And we are fighting White Flame Guardian with White Flame, so that's going to be potentially a nightmare. We'll see what happens. If we get lucky, we will find Elemental Prowess. We did get lucky. We will have to have a reroll token for that, but we can potentially force one. Take the mana. I think taking the Arcane is sold. Alright. We have some stuff in the pool that will reward us for having access to that. Should have done that sooner. But we get the kill. That's what counts. I'm a big fan of Mystical Torrent. Especially when we do have trash in our starting deck. That immediately becomes a priority upgrade. Because the base version, while okay, is not amazing. Yeah, I don't love being bleeding. I'm going to be bleeding more next turn. Realizing I've made some other mistakes. The big thing here, just like we struggle against that, the bleed. We want to be able to play cards, and bleed is not conducive to that. And back-to-back bleed turns, not great for us. I realize we're not really showing this deck to advantage right now, but and we're gonna be playing again next turn. Fortunately, it's only played one, which is obviously not as bad. Kill, because Deer healing weakness. Not a great second fight. This is okay. Mana is kind of an issue. I think having the extra sharpening is good. That's very tempting, but Tyrant Moonflower is just so good. Take the energy. We could struggle into this fight. And by which I mean it could just kill us. We'll see. So this is going to force out a shuffle. I think we still do that anyway. Yeah, this is a problem where we do have to be able to get those upgraded. Or we do have to be able to get our mana going better so that we can actually play out our sharpening strikes. Oh, yeah, then we take a beating. All that health comes back. We can do that actually, finally. That should freeze, which is important because we were pretty sure that summon was going to come out. We do heal a little bit back from that leech. But oh, whoops. Got by. Whatever. There we go. Yeah, I need to rework the starting deck yet again. Guardian Strike is one of the strikes we're looking for. This is generally very good. We don't have a consistent tough, which is a problem. Alright, so we can't have a lot of problems, as I said. But hopefully this doesn't all end here, but it could happen. I think I actually need to just convert one of these into more mana. Which obviously not what I would like to do, but as they say, needs must when the devil drives. Unfortunately, our Fury gets eaten by the Doom. Okay. not love that, but I don't think we had a choice. Our lack of real sturdy gain is a problem. Not enough mana. Ooh, wow, that is way closer than I thought we were. So we kind of have to kill this turn. Definitely regretting not taking that Burgeon Ray. Alright, so we make it through it, but could not have been closer. Source of Strike is not what we're looking for. If we could use the Recycle Armor, but I think we just need the mana because that has been our major bugbear, and I think upgrading the Mystical Torrent helps a lot as far as the mana solving problems goes. I think, yeah, we do cut a Sharpening Strike. We're absolutely going to have to rest here. I don't know on Guts is the thing. This is okay, but I think we need the card draw Trinket. This fight has the potential to just do a ton of damage as well. Alright. That's okay. Yeah, not off to a great showing. Not off to a great start for showing this deck. So, maybe I need to record another run after this one. I swear this deck works. So for example here, we can upgrade that. Alright, you're not dead unfortunately, but you are not applying bleeds, you're applying bleeds are vulnerable. Now you're dead. Okay. Alright. Love like an Umbral Rites, I think, from next boss fight. If I can get it. Yeah, it's basically an upgrade. Okay. So. Get rid of that, finally. Bye. Okay. Having evasion this turn absolutely wouldn't hurt. You have a lot of startability issues, but having draw is also very good. I don't know. That was a questionable choice, possibly. Upgrading the Sharping Strike is good. Upgrading the Riposte is not good. Upgrading the Guardian Strike is very good. Gives us an extra hit, which I like a lot. Having this draw as 2 strikes, though, I think is the most valuable thing. And then we don't have a reroll, unfortunately, for the elemental prowess here. We go ahead and do that. And I guess I just get shield and call it a turn. Fortunately now, super shock. He's not great with this much damage coming out. We're going to do this with the knowledge that you're probably not going to freeze that, just because I want to eat a shock here. And then you'll die on the crackback. Yeah, now I'm not shocked against this guy. I'm going to take a lot less damage and a lot less status. Absolutely want to shovel that back in. Alright. Making progress. Things are still not looking amazing. They are looking a lot better, I would say. No luck there. This is not a particularly great card. We'll take the Power Surge. That's pretty okay. I think we just cut the Power Surge immediately. I don't think Power Surge is... Kind of Resolute Focus kind of makes sense, but I don't think we have enough mana to do that yet. And this does put us in a double idle fight, which can always be nasty. Line, by the way, is that. We'd really like to find a Tempest Strike, because that's our AoE card. And if we don't find a Tempest Strike, we're just kind of sad, because there's not really a replacement for it, unfortunately. We have one more strike to draw. And yeah, the Maelstrom or the Arcane Spout doing good work. Right, and there is some ice. Despite being a double idle fight, this is still going much, much better than could be expected. And I need to remember that this does give us leech, and thus is a source of heal, technically. I believe this will be lethal. Yep. Alright, give me a second. Alright. I think we need this extra tough. Especially with the extra tough bonus. And getting return +1 is very, very good as well. Also, that cleanse could be useful. I cannot click today. Do that, and that will redraw us into things. Should have gotten that out before we shuffled, but whatever. Well, that evade's not going to do us any good, but that was incredibly rude. Okay. Obviously, we're doing that. That'll have to do for now. Slowly making progress. I'd really like this guy to be actually attacking us. So we can evade, but admittedly now our evade is over yonder, which it is not as helpful. Oh, whoops. Again, bamboozled by, whatever. It's not helpful. And yeah. We didn't take. Oh wait, we do have at least 5% evade chance? Yep. Hey, a little bit of evade chance helps. So yeah, starting deck obviously needs a little bit of help, but can't target where we're at now. I mean, I can. That's very tempting. This does a lot to get rid of trash. No. I think having these draws 2 strikes is too valuable not to keep doing. And then, I don't know on cuts. Martial Prism may not be necessary with the strict defenses, with the spread defenses, but yeah, I don't know. That's risky, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So, I kind of just want to take the full event path. I would be okay with a White Flame Surge at this point. Twist Adaptation is also pretty good. So, and Golden Touch is okay. Good card draw on a strike. So this is not going to do much for us this turn, but that's okay. That was less useful. You still really would like to find a Tempest Strike. Because it is honestly kind of a night and day difference. Make that go away. Make that go away. Okay. Definitely not really displaying the bot to advantage right now, but honestly, I don't think we need that. And then you're gonna die to whatever. Poison. Gives us treasures. Right. Enjoy your cleansing. And that'll pop the tough off. And then now let's go. Okay. I guess I would take the lifeline search, and I stand by that. So it is the little cracks under the purple. And then I don't need having an extra upgrade to play with. I don't think I would take Pursuing Hail or Rain of Frost, but that now just makes more mana than it did before. That'll do. Barrier's annoying, but manageable, I think. Just get rid of that because I demonstrated I'm really bad at actually drawing it at a point where it's useful. Really need to upgrade one or more of my strikes at some point so that we can get more hits out. Let's go bump bump. Okay. Okay. Take some damage. Burning Prism, that's the card that this deck needs. that I forgot it used to have. At least some versions did. Can't find we are as much an arcane deck, just an arcane spot deck as we are anything, as we are a strike deck at this point. And I don't think we need those. Looking for a riposte to get the kill. Actually, we can just do that. Don't quite have the white flame kill here, but we haven't seen enough. Imagine actually remembering you have stuff. Maybe just arcane blast, no problems. Quite get a screenshot of it, but whatever. I don't really need Predator's focus. We don't really need other spry defenses. Ray of Frost, we can't really effectively leverage, but it is a frost source, which makes it probably our best pickup, even if we end up cutting it. I guess we'll see if it can do anything this fight, which is admittedly kind of a big ask for it, considering what the fight is, but you know what? Actually, no. You know what? No. But what if? No. Let's hammer that. Let's just not deal with. Oh, whoops. Forgot about the others we're gonna figure that middle one, so that vulnerable. Well. Guess I will be sad. It's the best I can do, which unfortunately does still leave us getting triple threaded, which is gonna hurt. But it could hurt worse. That was kind of a worst case scenario sort of turn. I would just draw absolutely stone nothing. And now we have to fight through this. Unfortunately, no kill here. So, they're all just gonna get a ton of powerful. Which is suboptimal for us. And we're gonna lose this tough here. Do the tough back. You pitch that. We can do that. We can keep the arcane stem up. You know, this is not a great run for this deck. I still need to go back to my board and fix it. I don't know, like, on the other hand, we just have not found a lot of the cards that we're looking for. The aforementioned Tempest Strike. This deck's just a whole lot weaker when we do not have Tempest Strike. Okay, you make the argument that we shouldn't be that reliant on a single card pool card. And that is an argument I would make, yes. So if you wonder why I discard that, the answer is this will just redraw it, so. And we don't get tagged with problems the second time we play. I should have done that sooner. Oh, it's fine. Okay. A little bit of shield. And the White Flame getting the kill for us. Okay, Umbral Rice is very good. Take Umbral Rice to upgrade Umbral Rice. That's just how that works. This is pretty good for various reasons. If we're never going to use the Deadly Singer correctly, we should just cut it. Umbral Rice Plus is insane. And that might be better than the Heroic Recovery. I think I'd rather cut the Resolute Focus. So we get mana card. And we're just going to go event, I think. Right, that is better than that. So now we get an extra card every turn. But again, like Tempest Strike. Imagine if we had Tempest Strike. Okay. Fix that. Just get rid of that. Okay. Alright, let's do that. And there's a decent chance that draws us for cost or value. Didn't think we need that. Didn't realize just how much damage I had on deck. We're now closer to working how we are supposed to. There we go. And there's our Tempest Strike. If you whine long enough, it gives it to you. It's just that easy, folks. Alright. The riposte might actually be in the chopping block now. We'll have to see. I know having 4 strikes isn't the worst. It's a little high, but it's not like excessively high. I thought I'd cut the heroic recovery, but I guess I didn't. I think I like doing that. So I like getting crystallized out. That's funny. Huh. And now we are hoping we don't get hyper frozen. We only get single frozen actually here because of that purity, which is good. So we do get frozen, but it could be worse. I should upgrade that. Pitch that. Transform. All right, I think we get rid of that. We will get to our boss together. We do have a reroll token here, so we will be able to force out the card that we want. Which is the rune card. Should probably double check to make sure that Frost Rune wasn't up before I started playing cards, but it wasn't, so it's like I checked. Or not Frost Rune, that Opportunist. Let's see if we can get up, get rid of the thing that caused me problems. Tough. Detuffing is pretty useful to us. Alright, that cleanse does not matter a ton. Nice heal, idiot. Alright, now there's the Opportunist. Yeah, we don't need that. Okay. There we go. Here we go. That is absolutely the card we were looking for. Average mana, max mana +2. I think I'm happy enough with this. Although Stormbringer certainly isn't bad. I think we upgrade Tempest Strike. Then we cut. I don't think we need the Face Grace at this point. And I think we are still on the event spam plan. Don't really care about any of this, but I think this fight is slightly easier on average. I think we get Arcane Rune. Alright. And get some of our mana stolen, but not all of it. Goodbye. Mana Thievery is coming into play a little bit, but and the poison kills. Battle Ready is very good. That's very good. This is also very good. I'm gonna take that. Alright, I'm scared of White Flame Guardians, I think. I guess the next fight I'm scared of. This fight is just basically never scary. Just not. did I say? Not a scary fight. Let's go Arcane Room. Maybe Shock Room is actually better. Alright, let's go. Yeah, let's go Shock Room. Let's go. That'll give us a shot. Now we have the full setup, so that's going to do quite a lot. Hey, look, we finally found that. Which I've kind of been looking for a while, so I get rid of. Oh, I already got rid of them. Rip. Oh, I still have something to get rid of. Let's go first. Arcane. Arcane weak. Or crystallized. Okay, so I want to get a freeze here if it's coming. But on the other hand, I do not want to get got by not white flame. Yep, that'll do. I don't think so on the title barrier. I think we take the Umbra Rights. If we upgrade the Umbra Rights, we can cut the other thing, I think. That's not bad, but it's not really what we're looking for right now. And yeah, we'll just get the heroic recovery because I don't think we need it at this point. Alright, no CPU. Pass, pass, pass. See if we can beat up this Dorkum. And this is one of those where, like, turn 1 can just be a beating because it's just a really, really dangerous turn 1. Actually, I'm going to put that. Even though I should have done that sooner if I was going to do it. Okay. That'll do. It's not particularly polite, that's okay. And just a little bit of killing. stuff does wear off here, which is not amazing for us. Have we gone overboard on longbow riding? Nah. No, it was the children who were wrong. As they say. Don't need that. There we go. Getting some leech healing. Do a reroll for the mana card here if we don't get it offered it. Just doing that for the healing because at this point I feel pretty good about our ability to win. Oh yeah, just super win. I don't see why you should get a turn at all. And hey, there's mana. This is also very tempting. I think that's worth it because that'll replace the spry whatever that we don't actually like, but we kind of needed. Spry defenses. 10% extra stat supply is actually really good with the Ray of Frost, which has proven to be pretty good. Take extra upgrade if it's offered. No such luck. Starting Purity. I think that beats the hammer. I know that the hammer is what's supposed to beat things, you know, because it's a hammer, but you get what I mean. Let's just assume that we will find a way to transform that? Yeah. It felt like a pretty safe bet. Okay. So holding all our strikes. Room. Put an ICU. And then we do have to take a little bit of damage. Last 10% of a chance did not kick in. Just 10%. It's gone 15. 10%. I actually guess Arcane Rune is the piece that we're missing here. Okay. I may just transform that. Get some arcane going. Maybe we'll just outright take that out of the fight because we have those huge detonations because of whatever. Yeah, taking one down is good, obviously. Alright. The reason I'm not playing this yet is I don't want to use up the shock on it. But at this point, I guess the ship is kind of still. So. Frozen, and we got arcane blasted. But we got rid of several things, so that could be a lot worse. The downside here is we are going to lose max recoverable here in a moment. Yeah, from that. But we at least get back all of health from the lifesteal. This is very close to that kill. And now we are just on into turn to win. Which, I know how to end the turn. Okay. I don't think we can make Elemental Flame work. I do think Divine Wind is good. We don't have any spells, so that's not good. Ooh, this is actually a tough choice. God, I really like getting 4 mana a turn. But Permanent Shock Rune would also be very good. We're going to do it. Gonna upgrade. God, it's so hard for me not to just insta-upgrade Divine Wind, but I think the Guarded Strike at the Battle Ready is probably actually the stronger choice. The Guarded Strike. And I think the Riposte is a little bit potentially of a liability. And we don't have any ways to just straight up generate evasion. So, this fight could be rough. Getting a Tempo Strike does make it feasible. And Cruelty has decided to sit out Area 3, which is probably going to be good for us overall. Let's go Frost Rune. I have to remember that we only have Power Strikes now. Oh, I should actually do that. Alright, we do unfortunately get debuffs here. That obnoxious enfeeble. Fortunately, enfeeble does not affect our strike damage stacking, but we don't have quite as much strike damage stacking as I would like. Not a fan of that. Go ahead and get rid of that. I don't actually care that much about it. Step 1, gain off purity, even if it costs whatever. Step 2, honestly, I don't have a great step 2, but I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually. God, that gets us so close to that freeze a second time. But yeah, that reflex stacking on the front one is why I was worried, but... That's all of our shock used up. Which is unfortunate. Oof, that bleed hurts. This helps, but it definitely doesn't solve our problem. Gives us a lot of shield. Okay. Yeah, pretty heavily hurt by that bleed. And that was with the cleanse on hand. And welcome to invincible this room. It's you. Okay, that's the one we don't want to kill first, so. Okay. That should do good work. Yeah, there's no reason to risk not being able to afford whatever. Conveniently. The decay is not convenient. That's not what I was going to say was convenient. However, I may end up having to play that actually. Okay, very happy to see that. I would like to play that. However, Doing that may be worth more. Yeah. Almost with bleed. Fortunately, this cleanse is going to come in handy. Alright. Step 1, claw through the Step 2, Arcane Blast. It's not perfect, but you only take 10 damage, which is manageable. Yeah, this fight's basically over, I think. I don't know, I shouldn't call this fight of all fights ever out until it's over, but you know, it feels pretty over. Did you get debuffed again? We just left Frost Rune, so okay. And now we win. Because there's no damage coming up. Now I can say it's over. Conquering Tactics is still good, even without being able to get everything I would like out of it. I didn't end up finding any real debuff related stuff, so I will just take the extra healing. Could actually be relevant for purity popping, but I don't think it'll matter. I guess we'll find out. I think with no freeze on the pocket shield, it's kind of underwhelming when it's only 4 shield. We just never end up finding any like plus shield game. Going into this fight is without anything is risky, but I believe in us. I don't think we can actually fully use 2 combat readies. At least we can't use 2 combat readies well. Yeah. So the problem is, I still really don't want to burn whatever on the thing. Okay, you could become invincible, could actually be kind of obnoxious. Actually, we should have done that first. Big fan of the purity, I think. Alright, blocking both shocks is good. Oh, we really do need to get a freeze here. We should be able to. Unless something goes horribly wrong, but things go horribly wrong for us. And more regularly than I would like, so. But today, things do not go horribly wrong. Do we need to on-board rights? I don't... Do we need to Ray of Frost? Do we need the Ray of Frost? I don't think we need the Ray of Frost. I think we can work out without it. I would really like to get some Arcane going. Because if I can blast away... Oh, whoops. Do that first. If I can blast away some of that fortress, we're in a lot better shape. Let's go. I think more purity. No point in wasting that shot. That's a threat. That's more fortress even. Let's get some growth. I almost forgot that growth is a thing that I can set up. They take away our growth immediately, of course. But we do get a ton of whatever from the mana boost. Guarantee frost room. Oh, that temporary opportunist is up. We get tough or fine-ish. That'll do. Starting fatigue is always a nuisance, but grab that in case anything survives this. I don't think it will. Yeah. Tempest striking. This is actually pretty good. This may be better than that. I am a big fan of random arcane. And then I'm a pretty big fan of... I might get us 2 strikes is pretty good. And then... Okay, I don't know. Thinking is hard. Can we afford to get a regular focus? I think so. I don't think we need to rest for this. I guess we'll find out. Alright, there's not opportunist, but there is permanent purity. Okay. It only gives me 5 mana, but that's fine. Yeah. Okay, we take some damage here, but overall we did okay. Blocking nullify and case root. Okay, in particular, obviously. I know, a turn between purity is good here and purity is useless on this turn. So the heal gets partially blocked here if I play it, so. Oh right, that's not per strike hit, it's per strike blade. Oh, somehow I'd forgotten. Oh, well, we didn't get bleed from both of them, we only got bleed from one of them, so that's hopefully manageable. More arcane out. Obviously not a huge fan of whatever, but obviously not a huge fan of. Whatever. I hope you found this very coherent explanation of what I'm doing useful. That will... Yep. Turn on that shot. Now, all the mana. Oof. There's the blade. Okay. Okay. So, permanent opportunities get set up as soon as the last bit of shield goes away. So, that's a thing to be aware of. Although, at this point I feel pretty okay about our ability to deal with that. Also, I think once again we hit, I didn't comment on this time, but we lost purity right, or growth right after we set it up again. Which is still very obnoxious. Quite impolite. I used up the shock, that's good. Unfortunately, no way to avoid just going into this turn with a lot of debuffs. Oof, that means we get madness on back-to-back turns, which is obnoxious. And there goes our... whatever. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I realized that gave up whatever, but it's pretty okay. Wow. Just determined to make our day quite a bit worse. Not that it's going to end up mattering to us, but, you know, it's the principle of the thing. Might as well. Time to carefully get a screenshot of specifically the X5. The 79X5, which is honestly really underwhelming. Like, it was an okay run, but I was disappointed. But hey. Yeah, so once again, a reminder, I am recording videos on a secret beta. If you have anything that you want to see on Life Patch, let me know. Leave a comment, and I may get around to recording it. That's it for now. I will see you next time. Until whenever that happens to be. Toodles.